Human beings are hungry for a kind of ultimate understanding, some kind of cosmic communion, some kind of treasure at the end of the rainbow, a pot of gold, right? We all dive through the looking glass, we all tumble down the rabbit hole with this idea that there will be some final answer, some ultimate meaning, some noetic quality that is rendered more real than everyday literal reality, right? And, Carl Sagan, the astronomer, he used to say that understanding is a kind of ecstasy. We are cognitive ecstasy addicts. We are living for these peak experiences, these exhilarating neurostorms of intense intellectual pleasure. But these moments, they tend to be fleeting. Part of the human conundrum is that we have these glimpses of ecstatic illumination, and then we fall back into the shadow, right? For a moment, the curtain parts, and what had never been seen is devoured by the eyes. It's distinct, abrupt, framed. It is already a memory, right? We immediately memorialize these fleeting glimpses of the eternal, of the everything, and fall back into ourselves, frail and finite and flawed. And what do we do? I believe the immortal words of Houston Smith, but it might be somebody else, who said, how might we turn our passing illuminations into abiding light? How might we render ourselves holy? We have this aspiration to engender godhood, to engender divinity, to become infinite, and there are moments, right, to the tune of the perfect song, when the right instruments harmonize together, the right chorus resonates with your heart and with your soul. You get lost in the music, you get lost in the moment, and everything becomes one. And these peak experiences, these mystical encounters with the numinous, what Rank called the mysterium tremendum e fascinosum, they vindicate our faith. They make us think, yes, 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 there is something more. And sometimes in the iris of a lover's eye, and sometimes when exchanging lip-to-lip communication with a lover, you think, oh my God, I could just die in your arms. Jamie Wheel calls this the bliss fuck crucifixion, to die into the moment, to say yes and be reborn, right? Joseph Campbell, the mythologist, calls this the apotheosis, right? After the supreme ordeal, you overcome, you are renewed, you are reborn, and you realize that you are a god. But I could be wrong. It could all be biochemistry. It could all be secretions and communication and electrical signals between neurons, rendering a matrix of mind and meaning that at the end of the day means nothing, because we die. We end up in the ground. We rot and disappear forever. What the fuck? That duality, gods and worms. What do we do? What do we do? What can we do? How do we have this dance if we know that it's not forever? Miguel de Unamuno said eternity, that is the supreme desire. Nothing is real that is not eternal. I don't have an ultimate answer. I take the plunge constantly. I meet a girl, I extend my hand to hers, I try to play the right song, and I say, render a holy moment with me. Have this dance, right? Let's be as gods outside of time. Let's commingle with one another in a space that is timeless, that is beyond self, that is beyond you or me, that becomes just us. Let's render a holy moment. Let's have the eternal dance. And then love falters, and then the breakup happens, and then entropy rears its ugly head, and fuck! What do we do? We get back up and try again. So far, that's what I say. We get back up, we try again.